皆さん、こんにちは。お久しぶりですね。東京に行きました。お土産を買いました。I'm Carl. Welcome to my LingQ kingdom, where I talk about learning the languages of the Isles, which are Gaelic, Kumraig, and Nihongo. I recently went to Tokyo for a work trip, so I'm going to record a quick video to show y'all all of the stuff that I got while I was in Japan. And the first thing is this cool t-shirt, this cool samurai t-shirt. Now, I'm not sure who this is, if maybe it's like a famous painting or something, but if you know who it is, be sure to let me know in the comments. I've not looked it up yet, and you'll probably see me wearing that shirt in videos in the future. Continuing with the samurai theme, I also got 6 shiori, or bookmarks. Rokumai shiori o kaimashita. And some of y'all might remember from some of the other videos where I've talked about how I really like Japanese martial arts and samurai films called Chambara. So when I saw these, I just had to get them. And this is also why I'm recording on my phone today, so that you can see all these really cool things that I got. I hope the autofocus is getting all of these. And you're probably wondering, did you get any books? Did you get any Japanese books while you were in Japan? And the answer is yes. So stick around to the end and I'll show you the books that I got. So, samurai bookmarks. Also got 2 little maneki neko, little good luck cats. Not as good luck charms, but just because they're adorable. But don't tell Lupin or Buttercup that there are 2 more cats in the house. They'll be very jealous. Also got some little Kirby Band-Aids for my niece. She is 8 and is really into Kirby. So when I saw these, I was like, yep, gotta get those. My niece also really likes stickers. So I got some cool stickers. Honto kawaii desu ne. That's not all. I also got a sticker for myself. When I was at the Tokyo Sky Tree, I got myself this Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer sticker. Got lots of stickers and decals on my work laptop. So I got this that I can add to it if I want. Now, when I was in Akihabara, which is the anime manga capital of Tokyo, I got this little packet, and it's got one of those buttons in there from the Hayao Miyazaki films. And so this is the one that I got. So it doesn't say on the outside which one that you get. Howl's Moving Castle. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite Miyazaki film is. And if you've not watched any Miyazaki films, then what are you doing? After this video, go watch one. Another thing that is really popular in Japan, where you buy something and you don't know what's going to be inside, is the little baubles out of the gacha machines. So this is kind of like the thing that you can get here in the States that little kids do sometimes. You put in a couple coins and then it gives you a little toy. But they're much more prevalent and much more popular in Japan than they are here. And even adults will buy stuff out of them. It's not just for little kids. So this first one is a gift from one of my coworkers who also went to Tokyo with me. He got me this. Now I've got to put it together. It's a little designer chair. And so when it's all put together, it should look like that. So keep an eye out. You might see it in the background in a future video. The other one that I got, this one. Let's open it. Look at that. Look at that. These 2 little kitty cats with fried shrimp on their heads. That's so cute. So, an excellent, cute little gift from my cousin. Also got this postcard. Postokahado. But I did not mail this postcard. Because the relative that I got it for is probably gonna frame it. So I knew she wouldn't want it to be, in the mail or anything. But I have other relatives who really like to get cards, and so I specifically got 3 postcards for them and mailed them from Japan. You can see on screen here what it looks like to actually mail postcards in Japan using their mailboxes, which are red instead of blue like they are here in the States. Also got some omiyage for my wife. これはかんざしです。This is a traditional kimono hairpin called a kanzashi. You can see it's got a little origami crane on the front. But that's not the only thing that I got for my wife. My wife really likes tea and teacups. So I got her this beautiful teacup in Asakusa, which is the historical area of Tokyo, specifically at Sensouji, which is a really, really old shrine in Tokyo. I think it was built in 643 AD. It's still there. As promised, here are the books. The first one is not really so much a book as a tiny little booklet. I went to a little Christian bookstore and got this. And it says, Iesu Christo te donna hito. So, who is Jesus the Messiah, basically. Who is the person of Jesus the Messiah. It's also got furigana in it, which is really important for me to be able to read it and for me to be able to learn Japanese from it. Now, my wife asked me for this next book, and I really didn't think I'd be able to find it. But lo and behold, mitsuketa. My wife said, when you're in Japan, see if you can find me a bilingual Japanese cookbook. I was like, there's no way. But I found one. So every recipe in here is written in Japanese and English, and is supervised by, of course, a Japanese chef. Lots of cool pictures, not only to enable our family to be able to immerse more in the culture, but also the language, since we hope to teach our children some Japanese, and my wife's been learning Japanese, so that we can take them to Japan one day for vacation and they can be able to speak. This next one was another gift from the same coworker, and it is not in Japanese, but it is about Japanese design and aesthetics. It's focused on something called hodo hodo, which is the Japanese design philosophy of not too much, not too little, just enough. And incidentally, this book reminds me of a book that I had to read in undergrad in film school called In Praise of Shadows. And so both of these are kind of similar in that they are relating to Japanese design and aesthetics. So I'm curious to see if there's going to be any overlap in some of the concepts here. Probably like, Carl, when you went to Japan, did you get any manga? Hai, manga wo kaimashita. And this is one of the ones that I got. Naruto, classic. And I went to a used bookstore in Tokyo. So all of the books there were very cheap, very affordable. And so I thought this one would be kind of cool to get just cause I used to read Naruto years and years ago when it was first coming out. And it was still coming out in the monthly, Shonen Jump magazines. And now fast forward to as an adult, and my wife and I have rewatched the show together, and I've been learning Japanese, and now I'll be able to hopefully read it in Japanese because it's got the furigana, of course. And finally, the last book that I got is this. The title translates to Under the Laughing Clouds. I don't know a lot about the story. I'd never heard of the series, but the kind of artwork on the cover, and especially the texture, just kind of caught my eye. And it's only 100 yen, which is less than $1. So I looked at it and I was like, oh, it seems kind of like a, another fantasy samurai type thing, a little bit like Kimetsu no Yaiba. So it's like, yeah, for 100 yen, yeah, let's give it a shot. Now this is probably going to be too advanced for me now, especially because it's historical and fantasy, and it's going to be a little too advanced for what I'm able to read at the moment. But as I continue to learn Japanese, I'll be able to pick this up and understand it and read some of that as well. You might be wondering, well, you went to Tokyo for work and you got these, these cool little trinkets while you were there. How did the speaking in Japanese go? Now, I'd like to make more videos about that, but in short, went pretty well. I'm definitely still got a lot to learn, but I was able to practice my Japanese and learn more while I was there. And so it makes me even more excited to continue to learn and grow in my fluency. And if you want to be able to do that like I am through the power of story, then I highly recommend that you check out this video where I talk about the online courses that I've been using to learn Japanese and which really helped me when I was in Japan. And they are called Japanese Uncovered. So you can watch that right here.